Well, hello there, my awesome listeners. It is your glorious host here. It is Team Rai. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing on this Friday's edition? I am doing excellent. Now is that time once again for predictions time. This time it will be for Fastlanes for this Sunday live in Cleveland, Ohio. No guest once again. That's okay with me. I will do the best that I can to break it down these matches and give you my predictions. So let's kick this off with a special introduction. I will discuss my predictions, my thoughts, and other stuff. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Now, if you don't do nothing like that, maybe you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts and opinions for my predictions for Fastlanes for this Sunday. Are you guys ready for this? I think you are. Now, there are 8 matches confirmed for this Sunday for Fastlanes. Okay? Or in your hand, call it crappy lanes, slow lanes, however you say this. Now this is the last stop before WrestleMania. WrestleMania is next month, I'm reckon. Speaking of WrestleMania, you guys probably know already that next year's WrestleMania in 2020 it will be in Tampa Bay, Florida. What you guys thinks of that? Home of the Buccaneers. That is awesome, isn't it? I love the logo. Hopefully we will see some good matchups next year at WrestleMania. But that's next year at WrestleMania. Let's discuss about this one. Okay. First of all, there's only one pre-show match. Thank God. Pre-show match, kickoff match. It's Rey Mysterio with his arch rival. You know who it is. And this lovely manager. I cannot really pronounce his name. Now, he says a couple months ago, this is his year. They always say that for every single wrestler. Okay? I think Rey Mysterio is going to win because he recently came back to the company. Sucks it's not on the main card, but every wrestler or female wrestler cannot be on the main card. So someone's going to be bumped off to pre-show. It's how it happens. Now, the first match I think will open up Fastlanes will be the reunited of the Shield versus Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and that moron of a manager, Lil Rush, or whatever her name is. He's a pain in the butt. There's rumors they're going to break them apart, but we'll see what's going to happen. I think the Shield is going to win because this is the last time we're going to see the Shield, because there's rumors that Dean Ambrose is going to leave after his contract expires sometime in April. Probably the night after WrestleMania. We'll find out. Or that might be a huge AK work. So this should be a very good match, hopefully. Because Dean Ambrose is on his path to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 35. And now what's going to happen with Roman Reigns? What's going to happen, you know? Or Dean, you know? I don't know if he's going to have a good WrestleMania match or a crappy match. Maybe he'll be stuck in a pre-show match. We'll find out. Okay, next match. It will be... It was going to be for WWE Women's Championship match, but Ronda Rousey came back this past Monday and asked for belt back, so it's no belt on the line, but there is a stipulation. Okay, if Becky Lynch wins, she'll be added to the main event at WrestleMania. It will be a triple threat match. I think it's going to go in that direction, so I think Becky Lynch will be her rival this year, her arch rival, Charlotte Flair. I am not a Charlotte Flair fan, especially the way she got into this match, but I prefer a one-on-one match between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. And then Charlotte Flair should have her own single match. And of course, she got to be in her title picture, you know. I know WWE loves her so much, and they want to push her to the moon like they do for John Cena, like they do for Roman Reigns. That's how things are, and it's been like that for many, many years. So Becky Lynch will win. I don't know by a pinfall. I don't know by if Charlotte Flair get a weapon and she get disqualified, so Becky Lynch wins that way, or something like that. It's gonna be like a crappy finish, or it might be like a both feet, or both elbows or on a mat, so they can't make the decision, so they gotta come up with a triple threat match, something like that, you know. If Becky Lynch wins, of course she's gonna win on Sunday. She's on fire with this whole on the man kind of stuff, you know. And of course they gotta sell merchandise, so I guess she's like the Stone Cold Steve Austin of the female version. Okay, the next one, the WWE Women's Tag Team title match will be up for grabs. Banks with her partner Bayley and Nia Jax and Tamia. Now, Nia Jax and Tamia was this close to winning the Elimination Chamber, you know, the brand new belts, but they got knocked out early. I mean, Nia Jax, and the rest is history. So this should be a good match. I think Bayley and Banks will retain their belts, and probably they'll lose it after WrestleMania, or they could win it, retain it at Mania. It all depends if they're going to defend it on the main card. You know, we'll see. Next match, speaking of tag team belts, this time it will be the men's. The WWE SmackDown belts will be the line for SmackDown Live. The Usos versus Shane O'Mac and his partner, The Miz, the best tag team in the world. I don't like that name, but whatever. They did in a rematch, so they got a rematch. This should be a very good match, but I think the Usos will retain it, and maybe, possibility, The Miz will turn on his partner Shane O'Mac, and that will sub a match at Mania. The Miz versus Shane O'Mac at Mania. We'll find out if that does happen. If that does unfold on Sunday. Okay. Next match, Jesus, another title match. The WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, another one for the men's brand. For the men's. The rival, Bobby Lashley and Chad Gable versus Ricochet and Alexa Black. I like Alexa Black. I think I said it wrong. I love this entrance. Hopefully, that will be in the brand new wrestling game. So it was a triple threat match. I think we're gonna get new tag team champions, or maybe the rival will retain it. I think the first title defense since they won the belts. So this should be a very good match. I prefer a triple threat elimination match, make the match even longer, but it all depends how WWE is going to book this. I don't think Bobby Roode and Chad Gable is going to retain it. They just lost it not too long ago. So I think we're going to have new tag team champions, Ricochet and Mr. Black. Alexa Black. I think I said it wrong. Sorry. You guys know what I'm saying. But those guys are very good in a square circle. Very fun to watch. I'm so glad they're on the main roster. But I guarantee eventually WWE will drop the ball and they'll get mixed in the shuffle. Watch it. Watch. I guaranteed 6 months from now, or maybe even longer. Next match. Jesus. A lot of title matches on this, except that one. Or maybe two. Okay, the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship match will be up for grabs. Asuka versus number one contender, Mandy Rose. Now, Mandy Rose beat Asuka in a non-title match. Do you think it's time for Mandy Rose to become champion for a SmackDown brand or not? What's your thoughts? It kind of makes me mad about how WWE is booking Asuka. She had a great match at the Royal Rumble. She has not been on TV since, until recently when she started a feud with Mandy Rose. I'd love to see Mandy Rose pick up an upset. Let's see what happens. And hopefully Sonya Deville does not get involved. If she gets involved, that means Mandy Rose is going to win this championship, bar none. Now, does that mean Mandy Rose is going to go on the Mania, defend her belt? Or does that mean Asuka is gonna find a way to get a rematch on that Tuesday? This Tuesday coming up, we'll find out. It should be a very good match. Now we all know that Mandy Rose is not a very good wrestler at all. She's very pretty. I mean, she has some wrestling skills, but the only reason she's in this predicament because her looks. That's it. I'm being honest, okay? I could be right, I could be wrong, but I guarantee Asuka has 10 times better wrestling skills than, excuse me, Mandy Rose. There's nothing wrong with you, Mandy Rose. You're just very beautiful, but maybe it's your time to shine. Maybe it's your time to get that major push, or not. You know, one of my friends met her at the Royal Rumble Access, and that is very cool. I'll be very nervous if I ever met Mandy Rose or any females on the women's division. So this should be a good match, or it might be maybe Mandy Rose will win, but not the belt. That might happen, or maybe Mandy Rose will get her WrestleMania moment. Let's see what happens. Sorry if I went a little too forward with the match. Now the main event, the WWE Championship for the SmackDown Live brand, Daniel Bryan versus who came back recently is Kevin Owens. Now the original plan was going to be Kofi Kingston, but for some darn reason, once again, McMahon pulled Kofi out of the title match and bring in Kevin Owens just because he came back from injury, just because he was the former Universal Champion, just because he was a former U.S. Champion and other titles. That'll mean squat, okay, in my opinion. And I thought whatever's best for business and all that good stuff. And McMahon's getting a lot. He did the same thing with took Becky Lynch out of the title picture at Mania. But of course we're gonna see a triple threat match, like I said earlier. Maybe, just maybe, Kofi is gonna find a way to get in this match or distract Kevin Owens or Daniel Bryan, because they said one of the videos I saw, the New Day will be there, of course. So I really think it's Kofi time to shine. If he's not in this darn title picture, if we don't beat up Kevin Owens, I doubt it. Maybe he will get his opportunity at WrestleMania and get his WrestleMania moment. He's been there for 11 freaking years. He was he won a lot of tag team champions, not Universal Champion, my bad. I wish. He won Raw tag team champions with CM Punk, IC champion a few times, for crying out loud, I'm messing up. He won. How many times he won the Raw Tag Team Champions back in the day with CM Punk? I think once. I think overall he was Tag Team Champions a few times with the New Day and all that, blah blah blah. He was a few times Intercontinental Champion. Great rivalries, and then he was a few times U.S. Champion. So this guy needs to shine, and he has a great moments when he did the Royal Rumble moments. Never won the Money Bank. I wish they'd give him the opportunity. Now if he don't win it on Sunday, maybe, just maybe, WWE will give him another opportunity at Money Bank, and then this time he wins the damn thing. Sorry my language. So what matches are you looking forward to? What matches you're not looking forward to? Now this thing I don't understand. The ones I just discussed, a lot of back-to-back title matches. There's only one. Actually, there's only 2 non-title matches. WWE, if you guys were freaking smart, you should just have like title match, non-title match, title match, non-title match. You know what I'm saying? Do you have to have all these title matches all for grabs? This is not freaking WrestleMania. I know when they first brought in the name called Fastlanes, it was not a very good card, so they want to stack up the deck and people could tune in. Now this might be a very good card, or it might be a fail card. I'm gonna support WWE like I always do, and that'd be nice if out of nowhere Brock Lesnar shows up, but he's not gonna show up until Mania. So what matches are you looking forward to? What matches you are not looking forward to? I guarantee the main event is gonna go the distance, hopefully. The women's tag team match for the women's, that might be short. That might go to the distance. The men's tag team belts for the men's for the SmackDown Live brand, that might go the distance. Who knows? Any of these championship matches might go the distance. It all depends. It's on freaking the WWE Network, so they could go as long as they want. I think they have a limit. I don't know, but I know on other, like on, if you order pay-per-view, there's a limit. I think. I'm not really too sure. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off here. Everyone, have a good one, and let me know what matches you're looking forward to, what matches you're not looking forward to. Are you gonna skip this pay-per-view until Mania? That wraps it up, and see you guys and gals next edition. Sayonara.